Hello again, everyone. It's time for another And Now for Something Horrible. I figured today we'd talk a little bit about ladybugs, or sometimes they're called ladybirds, everyone's favorite insect. So there's a lot of cool stuff about these. If you don't know about a lot about ladybugs, they are predatory beetles for the most part. There are a couple subfamilies that are plant feeders, but the majority of the ones that most people are familiar with are predatory. They also have some cool sorts of defense mechanisms. They do something called reflexive bleeding. So for context, their blood is quite noxious. So when they are threatened, they will break their own limbs or the plates of their body so that they can forcibly bleed out to get a predator to taste their blood, because it will cause them to go away or regurgitate. Sometimes with birds, if a bird will eat a ladybug, they'll do this reflexive bleeding, and it will cause the bird to vomit the ladybug back up. But more importantly than all that, what I want to talk about today is the fact that they're cannibals. Frequently they're cannibals, and they're not the only insects that are, but they are prolific cannibals because they are, as larvae, extremely hungry, extremely voracious predators. So this is what the life cycle of the ladybug beetle looks like. So you have the male and female mate, lay eggs, and then the larvae hatch. So this middle part here, this is what you'll normally see like in your garden. They're usually black and orange or black and red. But when they hatch, they will begin frequently feeding on their unhatched siblings or killing and eating each other if one is larger than the other. And this is not uncommon even with non-predatory species of insects. So they will wipe out all of their siblings frequently as a kind of survival of the fittest. But even non-predators will feed on each other if they can get away with it. So like with stink bugs, they frequently lay their eggs in these masses. The eggs are they look like little barrels, and they'll lay them on plants or windows or whatever they can find. And as soon as one or two hatch, they have these piercing mouth parts that they will then stick into their siblings' eggs to suck out all the nutrients and kill their siblings in the process. So this is very, very common. Like beetle larvae will sometimes, like scarab larvae, so grubs, if you put them near each other, they'll begin biting each other, trying to decapitate each other and eat each other, even though they're grass feeders for the most part. So this is very, very common in insects to find cannibalism. But that's where I want to stop today. So just know that all of your favorite bugs are probably cannibals in some way or another. And I'll talk to you guys later.